Right now we're in Red Pine Jack Pine Fuels, about 1,200 acres involved currently, spraying to the northwest.
Ontario is about 25 minutes out, and Minnesota is about 45 minutes
I'm at Pine Lake Resort at the moment. Any word on the Minnesota CL415 and their TA?
When a major wildfire occurs, incident command centers like this one spring to life. Highly trained people work around the clock to get firefighters, equipment, and resources on the scene, no matter how remote a wildfire may be. Whether it's a cabin, a mobile home, or a place that someday might become your year-round home, all these structures have one thing in common: the threat from wildfire. History has shown that not only are wildfires possible in the Great Lakes area, they are inevitable. We'd like to show you how to protect your summer home, your property, and perhaps even your life. You'll hear from a few folks who've experienced wildfires and show you how to protect your cabin from wildfires, even when you're not there.
When you live in a fire-prone area, I think it's really important to do all those little things to keep your property safe. The little things like keeping the leaves away from the house, taking a look around and making sure there's nothing that could easily ignite.
It's important to understand that while wildfires are certainly dangerous, the embers they produce are every bit as dangerous. You see, embers carried by the wind can travel up to a mile out in front of a wildfire, or they can linger on long after the fire is past.
Embers are one of the little things that people need to be aware of in order to protect their homes by doing the little things around their homes that can protect themselves from that fire and from those embers.
So, what can you do to protect your property from wildfires? The answer is surprisingly simple. The highest risk of wildfire is in the early spring, after the snow has melted and the grass is still brown and dry. However, many of you seasonal homeowners aren't around at this time of year, so it's important to make your cottage or cabin safe from wildfire before you leave for the winter. The basic concept is to clear a perimeter around your cottage that will limit the amount of burnable material around your home. First, clear any leaves or needles off the roof. Then clear any flammable debris away from the house, garage, or any outbuildings you may have. This includes leaves and small brush. If you have bark mulch around your house, you might want to think of replacing it with decorative stone, which is much safer. While most cabin owners like the idea of a home nestled in the woods, if there are trees, especially evergreens close to your home, you may be inviting disaster. Remove any trees and wood away from your home. This will help protect your cabin from being ignited by stray embers. Lastly, let's say you have a cabin that's secluded or hard to reach. This can be a problem, because you're making it harder for firefighters to reach it in time as well.
The driveway was too windy and too narrow. They couldn't back their equipment in and there wasn't a place to turn around.
Remember, if firefighters can't get to your cabin, they can't save it.
The first thing we looked at was straightening our driveway and also widening it so that any fire equipment could get down here.
Have your house number clearly displayed at the entrance to your property, and make sure the driveway is wide enough to accommodate a large fire engine. Also, having enough space for them to turn around once they reach your home is important too. By following these simple steps and creating a safe perimeter around your cabin or cottage, you're giving breathing room, and the space you create might just save your cottage or even your life.
I didn't see the fire come in, and I was sleeping. I didn't see it come in except till somebody about tore the door down, and I had 2 minutes to evacuate. It was that close, but long story short, I got out, and the fire was right there. I could see it. I could see all the flame up, and I couldn't breathe, and I didn't think I could run, but I knew when I got in my truck I could get out of here.
To find out more about how you can protect your cabin or summer cottage, contact your local Wildland Fire Management Agency. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.